All right. Welcome, welcome. If you guys are watching, make sure you comment to let us know you're here. This is Deanna Nichols. Welcome to Magic Beans. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, we ask that you would hit the red subscribe button so you can be notified of any new content, which is every single week. We are going to talk tonight about how essential oils are not magic beans, but you can touch and go. We've got a really awesome set of essential oils that are simple to use. They're safe for all ages because they're pre-diluted. We're going to teach you some simple ways to use those. And if you stick around to the end, it's about 30 minutes. We're going to tell you how you can get you have the opportunity to get up to 4 essential oils for free, including one that is not for sale at doTERRA. So stick around to hear about that. Please comment if you have any questions or if you have any testimonials about a product that we're talking about. And if we don't get a chance to read or your question or your comment live, we promise that we'll come back and answer your question later. But be sure to stick around for the whole thing so you can find out how to get those freebies. I'm going to introduce now Carol Johns, doTERRA Silver from Michigan. She's also my mom and amazing business partner. For years, we've been working together to try to help families to be able to have natural solutions, safe solutions, cheaper solutions that help more effectively than some of the synthetic things that many of us probably grew up using. And we've seen some pretty big things happen in our own family with essential oils. So we're excited to get them in your home. If you're watching and you're a guest and you don't have a doTERRA membership, we want to tell you how you can get one so that you can get the best deals and be able to afford these oils in your home. And so Carol's going to help walk you through that. So I'm going to go ahead and let her take it away. Carol, go for it.
Hello, everyone. So glad you're on here tonight. We're going to talk about a very convenient kit of oils. Whoops, excuse me. Very convenient kit of oils that we have, and it's called the doTERRA Touch Kit. And it is a kit of the 9 of the top oils that doTERRA has. If you can see that in the picture there, you're able to see. But they're all ready to go for whatever you want to use them for. They're already pre-diluted and just right, so you don't have to worry about doing that yourself. So we're going to be talking about that. And first, and as we get started, if you're a guest, don't forget to comment below and tell us who you are a guest of and who invited you to the Magic Beans tonight. And then if we're going to have a giveaway for that. And then if you are a newbie in the last 60 days, you got a wholesale account in our team with doTERRA, and you can comment and say, hey, I'm a newbie. I recently got my oils for another drawing for a chance to win something. So we always like to give things away. And doTERRA is just gifting us so many things this month. They're gifting us, well, some people can get 3 free oils this month, and some people can get 4 free oils this month. Depends whether you're already a wholesale customer or not. Okay, so first we're going to get started with the Touch Kit here. It's not an enrollment kit, but you can, if you decided you want to get started with doTERRA, you can get started by getting this, and we're going to tell you how you can do that. You can just add the membership fee on and use that as your enrollment. So the first one we're going to talk about tonight. Now, these are convenient because, first of all, you could carry them like this. You could just, like, if you have a diaper bag, if you're a mom, and you have a baby, you have a diaper bag, you could just put these in your diaper bag every time you go out the door, and you'll have anything you may need when you go away with your baby. They're all ready to go. You don't have to worry about how to dilute them and how to use them on a child or that young, because they're already diluted. So when babies have less cells, they have less body surface, their feet are smaller. So all you do is you would take pretend this is a foot. This is my hand, I know that, but pretend this is a foot, and you just take a little swipe like that and one on the other foot and just rub them together like that and give a baby a little foot massage when you want to apply the oils. So they're very convenient that way. So the first one that we're going to talk about is the Lavender Touch. Oh, whoops, I got the wrong one there. That's one of our freebies. I'm sorry. Oh, good. I had to get our first one out. Okay, the lavender touch. And lavender is good for so many things to do with skin. It's very soothing. And let's think, what are the ways that we could use this if we were on the go? We took our little pack of the 9 touch oils with us. Maybe we stuck them in our purse. Some people can even stick them in their purse and take them with them when they go away for the day. It doesn't have to be if you have children. People with older people who have thinner skin, more sensitive skin, these are great for them to use. So if you have an elderly person that you take care of and they need the oils, they could probably even use these on their own. You wouldn't have to worry about it because they're diluted already. But anyway, when you're out and go, maybe you're out at a picnic, you're traveling with the family, maybe you're out in the sun. Oh goodness, this would be a good one, lavender. You happen to be out in the sun and you didn't plan to stay that long and you start to feel a little warm on the skin. This is a good one. You can just take the lid off, and it has a stainless steel roller ball on there on the end of the bottle, and you can just roll it on where needed. Say if it's on over the nose, well, a little over the nose, maybe rub it in a little teeny bit or dab it a little bit so it doesn't burn. Because if you rub your skin after it's been in the sun, it may burn a little bit. So you don't want to do that. So that's why another reason these are so convenient. But anyway, it's good for sunburns. And then it's good for relaxation. Lavender does help you relax. So you could just roll it some on your wrists or roll it behind the ears or in the back of the neck. And you don't have to worry about it because it's already diluted. And so there's a lot of different ways you could use your lavender at night for sleep. And again, if you have a good way to use the kit like this is to keep it on your nightstand. If you have children and they get up in the night sometimes, you're kind of groggy and not really alert and awake in the middle of the night. And as one comes in and says, well, I have a tummy ache. Well, we have one for that too. So you're all ready. You don't have to worry about it because it's already diluted. So pull up your shirt and rub it on your tummy. So, go back and lay down and go back to sleep. You'll be fine, things like that. So anyway, so that's lavender. It is good for all things to do with the skin. So if you have an itch, maybe you got a bug bite while you're out, you might roll some lavender on that, helps soothe that. A burn when you've been out working cooking. When you use a grill, it's not working when you're cooking. It's fun. And you got guys like to do the cooking on the grill, right? So if they happen to get too close to the grill, put arm against it when they're lifting the lid up or whatever, got that ready to go. Keep one of those out by where you're cooking in a grill. And then the next one we talk about is the peppermint. And the peppermint is very soothing. And when you're out this time of the year, you're out in a lot of heat, wherever you're going, whether it's a picnic, you're just going away for the day, you're going out working in your garden or whatever, keep this nearby by your doorway so you can come in and get it right away. It's another one. It would help if you had an insect bite. It's another one that could help with that by putting that on. And it's very cooling. So if you're working outside and you want something to cool you down, you could just take this and again, put it on the back of your neck, and maybe put it, on your head, rub it on your head. You don't have to worry because it's diluted. You rub it on your head and helps cool the area. And if you're a lady who is having, you have personal summers all the time and you need something to cool you down, this is a good one. Keep it by your nightstand at night and just roll it on. Maybe put on your wrist and the back of your neck. And it is very good for the respiratory system too, to help open up those airways. A lot of times you're out and you don't realize that you're being exposed to things in the air that don't agree with you. And even putting this, rubbing it up over your throat or chest helps open up the airways, and maybe breathing it in. If you rub it in a little bit, maybe breathe it in, it opens those airways up. So it's very good to have that. And then the next one is frankincense. And now we're going to get ready. We have Barb who's going to be on here in a minute to share some things with us and say hello to one of our newbies. Frankincense. Oh, frankincense is good for so many things. The king of oils. So many things when you're out and about that you could use this for. It's very supportive of, inflammation in the body. It's very supportive to help soothe inflammation in the body. So anything that would cause inflammation anywhere in the body, it is one that supports cellular health. So wherever you put it, when you don't know what to use, you can get your frankincense out and use that. No matter if it's for a head discomfort, use it for that. If somebody is having a what we can say, pain, discomfort on any part of the body, you can use this. And now this time of the year, I notice a lot of people like me are having like a dry throat, having a lot of sinus drainage because of the things in the air. And I hear a lot of people saying, well, somebody in my family has a real bad cough. They've been coughing and coughing and coughing. Sometimes when you're coughing a lot, it causes those muscles in your chest to get tight. So this is a good one to rub over that area. And it also helps with the respiratory system too. So it's going to help those tight muscles in there from doing all that coughing, especially at night. You have somebody who coughs at night, this will help an awful lot. So frankincense can be used on the skin too, for anything that comes up on that area, even again for insect bites or whatever you come across. And then Barb is on, I assume there. Barb, are you ready to talk?
Hi, Carol. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can you speak up a little bit? I know I'm having to.
Let me turn my volume up. Is that better?
It's a little better.
Okay.
Maybe if you talk closer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to share briefly about Balance. That's an oil that I use every day. Put 2 drops on the bottom of my feet every morning. It has a great smell. I know there are guys that use it for cologne. It's a nice, sort of a woodsy smell. But Balance is a great oil for balancing your emotions. It's called the Grounding Blend. And any kind of emotional issues, whether it's you're stressed out, you have anxious feelings, you're afraid, angry, a lot of different things. It just helps balance out your emotions and get you started. When I put that on in the morning, it gets me started off good for having a great day as far as keeping my emotions in check. And so, like I said, that's one that I use every day. And I also wanted to just briefly mention that I had a great experience recently using myrrh. I was out working in my yard and got a blister on my finger. And I looked up in my reference book and it said to put myrrh on it. So I did that and did that evening. I did it once the second time the next day, and within 24 hours, it was much, much better. And now this afternoon, it's like, I mean, you can't even tell it's there.
Yeah,
So
I can't see it.
So that worked really good as far as taking care of that blister for me. And I can't even tell I had it. So it
Yeah,
worked really good.
that is great. Yeah, that's not one that is in the kit, but it's one that you might want to get in the future. If you are a wholesale customer, you might want to put that on your LRP order or something with your LRP points maybe or something later. But it's a very good one for the skin. A lot of people use it for their children who are teething sometimes. You can just dab a little teeny bit, maybe even with a Q-tip on the gums, and it helps soothe that irritated area on the gums. So it's very good for things like that. It's not a real good smelling oil, is it?
Not terrific, but it does a lot of good things.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So,
It's one of those Bible oils.
yeah. Yep. And I also wanted to give a shout out to a newbie. My friend Colleen signed up just last month. So she just got her oils this week. And so I'm happy for her that she's getting started on a journey through natural health. So welcome, Colleen.
Yes, hello, Colleen. I hope you're on tonight. Okay, well, thank you, Barb. Is there something else you want to share about? Anything else about the oils?
Oh, I think that's it.
Okay,
Thanks,
thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for sharing. Okay. So that is another good one for the skin later on. It might be something you want to add to your oil. oils kit or whatever you have. But we talked about, lavender before, and lavender is a very good one for the skin. That is a common one that we have in the kit, of course. So next one we're going to talk about is, let's see, Melaleuca tea tree oil. Now, Melaleuca is another one that's very good for the skin. We have lavender in this touch kit that's good for the skin. And then there's Melaleuca, and it's very good for the skin. Melaleuca, a lot of times, I was thinking of another way to use this kit. If in a gym bag, you got to work out, if you're athletic, you're going to play in a game or practice or whatever, you just go to the gym and working out. But a lot of times, you get kind of sweaty between the toes, and you have some things get itchy there, and you have something going on there. Melaleuca is a very good one. This would be a good one to carry in the gym bag or whatever, and rub it on the feet, between the toes. And it's very good to put on. You might want to keep this one in your bathroom, because when you get out of the shower, you could put on the bottom of the feet, because it takes care of that gunk that tends to cause itchiness and discomfort between the toes. And I'm talking about things like that. So Melaleuca is, like I said, another good one for the skin. Melaleuca also helps with when you got that gunk going on in your throat and this chest area and that, rubbing some Melaleuca across the area too. It helps break that up in there. So it's very good for that. So Melaleuca is, like we put that up there with one of the skin oils for skin issues. And it's another one that can help with if you had insect bites or something like that. So when you have your oils, they have so many different uses, each one of them. Now, sometimes one is better for a certain situation than another, but sometimes they have multiple uses. So you think of all the different ones that you can use, and you'll find which one works best for you. And then we have in this kit, we have the they got turned around here. The Digestive Blend, Digestion, and it is very good for all things to do with the tummy area. So like I said, if you have a child who wakes up in the night, you have your touch kit on beside your nightstand or on your nightstand, and they come and say, my tummy doesn't feel too good, or my tummy hurts. And you just get this out, take the lid off, and just, okay, pull up your shirt, rub it on, just put a circle around there. And maybe if you want to, just put your hand across and rub it in a little and say, okay, now go lay back down and you'll be fine in a while. And usually they are. So it's a very good one to have on hand in the night. And when you're traveling for yourself or anybody else in your family, children, whatever, it's ready to go. Rub it over the tummy area. If somebody has, even if you're traveling in a car and you get a little bit upset in the tummy area because of the traveling, this one may help that, even breathing it in. And a peppermint is another good one for that too. Motion sickness, peppermint, just putting some on the hands and maybe breathing it in. It helps with that. And digestion, another thing that a lot of people like to use it for. If you're a swimmer or you have children that spend a lot of time in the water, it helps to roll some of this like behind the ear and down below the ear, because it helps to get things flowing. So it helps with the draining of the ears. So it's good for that. And it has, it's good for, see what's the other things. Anything to do with the digestive system and getting things moving in areas that need to keep moving. I
wanted to interrupt you really quick and mention that that we can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you.
We can still get the Father's Day promo oil, which is tropical mint. And it comes with this like clip-on car diffuser that you clip onto your vent in your car. And I noticed we took a little road trip for a graduation the other night, and it was a curvy country road, and my son tends to get car sick, especially if he's not looking out the front window. Anyway, the tropical mint really helped because it's minty and it has spruce, which is kind of just calming and grounding, and then it has citrus, and it was just a fresh minty smell. And so that's a good one to use in the car. So if you haven't gotten the Father's Day promo yet, you can still get it. And if you got it last month, you can get 4 more this month on your account. So grab that before it runs out. But I just wanted to mention that with car sickness, that's another option too.
Yeah, oh good. I didn't hear about that yet. Great. So you got a lot of options. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is the Breathe, the respiratory blend. Now, this is the actual respiratory blend. So if you're somebody who has a lot of seasonal things going on with the pollen in the air and different things going on in the air, I know I was doing fine. I went away for a day to another state last week, and the wind was blowing and everything. That night I started with sinus drainage and like kind of a reaction. And I've been kind of having that drainage going on ever since I went away last weekend, just from everything blowing in the air. The wind was blowing pretty bad, and I kind of breathed everything in like I shouldn't have, which I wish I couldn't have. But Breathe, the respiratory blend, is good for things like that. It does open the airways. And sometimes I'll just take it and some rub over the bridge of my nose. Sometimes I put it over the neck and the chest area. And you can use this for children. It's diluted. It's ready to go. Rub it on the bottom of their feet if you need to, or if they're going to be inside, maybe going to sleep at night and they need some, maybe behind the ears and over the throat area, help with some breathing issues that may happen. So Breathe is a great one, and I'm sure a lot of people need it this time of the year. And then next one we have to talk about is the On Guard, and On Guard is the protective blend. On Guard would help with anything you come in contact, any buggers anywhere that you come in contact with. You realize that you've been out somewhere and there have been a lot of people around that seem like they're not feeling real well. Well, you might want to start, this is already diluted, so you might want to start putting it on every bottom of everybody's feet to help support the immune system. It's very good for that. And sometimes I haven't even had my natural hand sanitizer with me, and doTERRA makes one of those we're going to talk about in a little bit. There's an On Guard hand sanitizer. This will be a good thing to add to the things that you carry with you, the On Guard sanitizer. And it's very great, but if you happen to not have that and you just had this, you could actually put that on your hands, roll it on your hands and rub your hands together and have everybody do that, kind of protect you from the pathogens you come in contact with on things that you touch in stores and things like that. So it's always good for that. So anytime anybody needs a support to the immune system, and it's a good idea, you have kids that are around other kids going to school or wherever they're going to be in groups, and you're going to be in groups of people, put this on in the mornings just to kind of keep your immune system up and boost it each day. So that's a good one to that. And then we have the oregano, and it's already diluted. There's so many things that people use oregano for. And this is one that you definitely want it diluted when you use it on your skin. It's what we call a hot oil or a very tingly oil. So like if you use it, say, you've been on a trip or someplace, or your kids come home and they're not feeling well, you've used On Guard on them, or maybe it's the digestive system, you've used digestin on them and they're still not cutting it, and there's something else going on. Maybe they came in contact with something in food that they ate, or you did. You might want to rub a little bit of this across the tummy area or the bottom of the feet. It'll help with that. And when people want to treat something or use this for something on the skin, some people have used it for skin tags and things like that, and consistently, and they've had good experience with that. And it's already diluted if you want to use it on the skin for things like that. It's very good, ready to go, ready to roll. And then the last one in the kit is the Deep Blue. And we know the Deep Blue is the soothing blend. And Deep Blue is good for anything where you have discomforts, your back, your knees, your legs. And kids, when they're playing a lot and running during the summer, sometimes they get a lot of discomfort in their calves of their legs, and their legs, they'll say, oh, my legs hurt, my legs hurt. Well, this is a good one to rub up the calves of their legs. And then if they're having what they call growing pains at night, this is a good one to use on the bottom of the feet and maybe up the calves of the legs. And for anybody else who's experiencing discomfort in the back. So if you have this in your kit, you don't know what's going to happen when you're out somewhere away from home, just in town shopping or whatever. You bend over, pick up something or lift something off the shelf. You just turn the wrong way and you have your Deep Blue to put on. You just roll it on. You just, roll it under your clothes or reach up under back this way and roll it on your back or wherever. or when you get in the car, you can do it and put it on if you need to, but it's always ready, anything. I mean, on wrists, on your shoulders, neck, whatever needs some soothing. That's Deep Blue. In fact, you know what? If you're having a lot of discomfort, you just breathe that in, and it's just very soothing, the aroma itself. Now, we also have another oil that we're kind of been sharing with the Touch Kit. It's one that everybody will want to have. And this time of the year, it's so refreshing to put lemon essential oil. If you put a drop in every 8 ounces of water that you drink, get a nice big glass of water, or I have one here. It's a stainless steel water bottle. It's made out of stainless steel. It's pretty heavy, the makeup of it. And you don't want to put your citrus oils in anything that's plastic or styrofoam, because eventually it'll, just like it takes care of toxins and breaks down plastics, because it gets rid of those things. So it's trying to get rid of that plastic that's man-made and all that. So anyway, put a drop of this in either a glass water bottle, a stainless steel water bottle, or a glass, maybe with some ice in it. Enjoy it, and it is so refreshing. It'll keep you refreshed, and it's an internal cleanser. So it's doing something good for your body. It's cleansing your body while you drink it, and it's one of the simplest ways to cleanse yourself internally is by drinking some lemon oil in water. So that's some of the things we talked about. Now we're going to talk about, Barb mentioned Balance a little bit ago. You have an opportunity this month to get these 3 oils that we'll talk about here for a minute for free. Who doesn't like free stuff? And doTERRA is just giving us lots of gifts this month. With a 200-point order, now if you enrolled and your kit came to 200 points of product points, you get these 3 for free. So Balance, and Barb talked about that, the grounding blend. It's good for, just a sense of calmness and well-being. A lot of people use that, morning and night. And then Past Tense is another one you're going to get for free. And that's the tension blend. It helps with tension in the head area, the neck, shoulders. So any place where you're going to have stress in the muscles and all that, this will work great. My husband uses it when he gets head tension. He rubs it, and a little bit on, I say, put a little bit on your fingertips so you don't drip it in your eyes, but rub it on the sides of your head here and across where your hairline is and on the back of your neck. And it'll take care of that discomfort in the head area. And it takes care of discomfort. He's also used it for a problem in his leg. It's kind of like in the sciatic area, his leg. And it has worked for that for him. It works for, different areas where you're going to have that discomfort. And then it has, wintergreen, lavender, Roman chamomile in it, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram, and basil and rosemary, all these good oils that are going to help with discomforts. And it also helps with stressful feelings and calms the emotions. So these 3 oils that they're giving away are actually help with your emotions too, with stressful feelings. And the other one is the AromaTouch oil, which is one that we use when we give the AromaTouch massage. So it's another one. It helps soothe, lessens feelings of tension, but it has basil, grapefruit, cypress, marjoram, peppermint, and lavender in it. And it's very good for soothing to the muscles where you have discomfort in the back and neck and shoulders and areas like that again. And I tell people a lot of times, you have 2 good oils you would get for free this month with a 200-point order. I tell people, if you're looking for oils, you want to layer oils, you have oils picked out, you want to use for a certain thing that you're using on your body and legs, back, or whatever, or elbows and those areas and the wrist area. Look at some of our blends. Look at some of the blends that doTERRA already has made up for you, because a lot of those oils you decide that you want to use are already in one of those blends. And the AromaTouch and the Past Tense especially have a lot of those oils for circulation and discomfort and inflammation. So check those out before you go and start, oh, I have to buy this oil, this one, this one, this one. That's okay, because you'll have them for a long time to make that up. But you could get this already made up for you. So look for something that's already made up first before you start making up your own recipe, because they're already made up in the right recipe the way doTERRA has made it. So those are the 3 that you can get for free. Now, if you're not a member, you can enroll with 200 points and get those for free. If you are a member, you have a wholesale account, you can put your order in by the 15th of the month, 125 point order on the LRP program, Loyalty Rewards program, where you get a lot of free stuff and points for free oils. You do a 125 point order by the 15th, you get the Summer Savory. Now that's a new oil. It's a limited edition, and it's the only way to get it is this month on the LRP order by the 15th. That's for people who are already wholesale members. But if you put in a 200 point LRP order by the 15th, somebody who already has an account, you can get 4 free oils this month. Wow. I mean, what gifts we're being given. doTERRA has a way of spoiling us. They give us a lot of free stuff. So if you don't have an account yet, I mean, you need to get started right away and take advantage of some of this free stuff they're giving away. And I just want to tell you that if you want, take advantage of it, you're not enrolled yet, see the person, talk to the person who invited you to Magic Beans tonight, and tell them you want to get started with some oils, and they'll guide you and help you. And they may come up with some things like, we also have the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, which is 20% off this month. And you could add that to the kit. I dropped my box here. You could add that to the kit of the touch oils. And that is wonderful. I mean, it's a general cleaner. I've been using that to clean the outside of my house, the siding on my house, and it works great. You can use it in the kitchen, cleaning in the kitchen, clean your floors with it. I shampoo my dogs with it. It's so versatile, used for so many things. So that's on sale this month. So I already have my order in. I'm getting another one. As you can see, it's pretty low now. It's down to about a third of the bottle. So I put that order in. You could put that on with the touch kit and the lemon oil. And another thing you might be interested in getting is the On Guard sanitizing mist for hands. And I also use this for spraying on the carts in the store, or going to a restaurant, spraying. Of course, I always use it on my hands, but I'm talking about when you go in a restaurant, sometimes spray the table right in front where you're going to eat, make sure you spray your hands after you touch the menus and things like that. So it's very good to carry one of these around with you. So you might want to add that to your order. If you added that, the On Guard and that. And then another thing this time of the year is the TerraShield. You might want to add the TerraShield. This is to help protect you from all those bugs that are flying around outside, mosquitoes and all that, and it can be used by the whole family. It's a 30 milliliter. So is the sanitizing spray, 30 milliliter spray bottle, something you could add on. If you put the touch kit, that's 160 PV, the lemon and the On Guard cleaner, the TerraShield and hand sanitizer, that would get you the 200 points so that you could get the 3 free oils when you enroll. So that's a very good deal this month. And like Deanna had mentioned a little bit ago, the special for Father's Day, that's still available. The Island Mint, is it mint? You got me mixed up now. This Father's Day special oil with a clip diffuser, which can go in the car vent, and you put oil on it and you put it on the vent and it blows that fragrance out. Or my husband actually put it in his pocket the other day when he went to work, and it works that way. You can clip it some other places, like maybe by your computer when you're working or somewhere like that. So those are all good things that we have available to us this month. So don't forget to comment below if you are some of his guests tonight. So you have a chance in the drawing for the free Rollerball Remedy blend. And also another drawing for the people who are newbies. You've been enrolled for up to 60 days, so you can get in that drawing. So comment below, I'm a newbie. And then you will have a chance at that drawing. If nobody else has anything to add tonight, then I think that's all we have. But so if you have any questions, post them in a comment below. And if you are somebody who already has an account, you have comments about the oils that we talked about tonight, make some comments there to help the people that are pretty new to oils or just getting started with their oils. It'll be a big help to them. So again, I'm Carol from Michigan, and I hope you're having good weather. Yeah, we're living in the rainforest here in Michigan. We've had so many days of rain, and even some people have had in Ohio have had tornadoes and it's been pretty severe weather lately. So I want you to have a good evening tonight. I'm glad you all joined us tonight, and tune in next week at 9 o'clock again for Magic Beans. And Magic Bean oils are not magic beans, but they do help with so many things in our life. They help to support our bodies and bring balance to our bodies. And it's good to have something on hand that you can go to when something comes up. Be ready for anything that comes up. And how you do it is to have oils in the house that you can use when something comes up, so it doesn't turn into something more complicated. Just keep things simple. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to say good night. Good night, everybody. Glad you joined us tonight. Bye.